start today's checkpoint. This is the Pueblo, just a run up through the mountains up to a really cool place, and then back to Pueblo to again racing tonight. So this thing looks really cool. It's called the Bishop's Castle. I don't know a thing about it, but we're gonna go check it out. But there's race cars all over the place. It's really cool. It's jam-packed. Let's go check this thing out.
But if you're not paying attention, I mean, I guess so. It's not hard in this, or it's not easy in this either.
Where did he go?
good. Maybe should I squeeze on through? Yeah, we gotta.
Hey, watch out.
I don't know. That's the one I was trying to get up to.
So there is a crossover bridge clear up there, and yes, those are people walking across that crossover bridge. And I don't know if you can see it shaking or not, but it does shake as people are walking across it. I don't think I'm going to go up there. That doesn't sound like a great plan to me. But there are people that are crossing over on it. Okay, I've been through most of this, like at least as far up as I'm gonna go, and it's kind of off the charts. So this place is pretty cool. If you're ever out here, you've definitely got to check this thing out. It's pretty crazy what they've done here to build this. It's a neat place. Really amazing the work that they put into this to come up with this deal. And it looks like a really interesting story and interesting place. So we're gonna wander around here a little bit more, but man, it was pretty cool. So, and definitely different. And one thing about this place, it is a work in progress. Obviously, this is their sawmill where they literally saw their own lumber out of logs. We can see they've got a whole work area over there, gift shop, little cafe area or snack area. We're coming around the back side of this thing now, and it is just off the rails. And yes, it's a long ways up there.
So the helicopter, I want to go up and look at it.
And it is fairly steep around here. You've got to be pretty careful just walking around. But it is a cool place. Absolutely worth the stop. Well, I guess we're gonna hit the road. We've checked this thing out, we've looked it over. Addie climbed all the way up to the top spire. Actually, right there at the very top, you can see those three roundabout areas. You can see where it comes to a point right up above there. Addie climbed all the way up to that. This guy did not go up there. I can assure you of that. Addie did, she's obviously braver than me, but she went all the way up there. I went through a lot of it. It is really cool. It is a neat deal. It is an absolute must-do if you're in this area. You do want to check it out. You do want to catch it. It is cool. It is neat. There are some places that look a little rickety, but there's been people all over this thing today. Tons of people. Obviously, all the Rocky Mountain Race Speakers been through here today, and it was an amazing checkpoint. They did a great job on this. It was a lot of fun. Everybody you've heard talking about it today talked about how cool it was, how neat it is of a checkpoint, how great it was to stop and check it out. So it was, I'm glad that we did it. It was well worth it. Still can't believe Addie went all the way up there. I got part way up there, not even near close to that, and I was not going any further. But like I said, it was a neat place. Be sure to check this thing out. You can look it up on the internet and read the story about it. And if you ever get anywhere around Pueblo, Colorado, absolutely be sure to check this one out. Well, this is another part of Rocky Mountain Race Week of being on the road. The GTR, the alternator, went bad. Anytime anybody gives you a thumbs down when you're on the road, race weekers stop and help. We saw a thumbs down, we pulled in, and we hooked our jumper cables to them while they waited. They had somebody bringing a battery. They did have somebody show up with a new battery. They're swapping the battery right now. Their tools are all at the track. One thing about this Pueblo, 2 days in a row, they said you can leave your stuff at the track. Fortunately, we had a few tools in the car. The battery showed up, so they're getting that swapped out. This is another part of Rocky Mountain Race Week. That's what it is. That's what makes it special. Everybody will help anybody. We didn't know these guys before, hadn't talked to them, seen the cars, but we're all hanging out here trying to get this one back on the road. So, but that's what part of what makes Rocky Mountain Race Week such a special deal. This is all part of it. We were planning on the next stop, grabbing some lunch. We're backed up a little bit. Hey, that's okay. We need to get that GTR back on the road so he can make some runs at Pueblo today as well. So we're gonna get back on the road here in a little bit, go find us some lunch, and then we're gonna get headed to the track. Well, we're back on the road. They got the new battery in, and hopefully they'll get that Nissan GTR back rolling again. They're about ready to pull out right behind us to try to limp it back to the racetrack to get it on the portable car hoist and get that alternator swapped out. They do have another alternator, but I looked at that thing, and the alternator is on the right front corner, clear down low, underneath the turbo. You can't even see it from the top. So they're gonna try to get that thing limped back. We left a little bit of stuff with them. We left our jumper cables with them that in case they needed those, because I had good copper core jumper cables. So they've got those. Told them not a big deal. That's what, then we'll just pick them up when we get back to the racetrack, because that's what happens on race week. That's what it's about, and it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Everybody on this deal is out here to help each other and have a successful week. So we're back on the road. We're gonna finish up this route today and get headed to the track.